What's going on, folks? It's your boy Tech Mark coming at you with another content filled video. Yes, sir. I hope y'all are having a great week because I know I am. And yes, in the title of this video, I know y'all read it already, but today we're going to be talking about my 1 year experience with the PlayStation 5 Digital Edition. I've learned and experienced so much fun stuff with the PlayStation 5, including games, streaming services, and different tricks and hacks in this PlayStation 5 review. So if you like content like this, make sure you go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe down below because, hey, we got a lot more PlayStation 5 content coming this year. I am back. I am better than ever, and we about to go ahead and jump into this review. Now, the design of the PlayStation 5 is very unique, and it is a different design than the Xbox. And I hate to compare it, but this console is well designed, and I see why they made it so sleek because it is powerful and it makes sure it gets the job done when you're playing games and streaming 4K content, you know, on a 120 hertz display or a 60 hertz display. It really doesn't matter. This thing is a powerhouse. Now, when Sony announced the PlayStation 5, I've already fell in love because the way that it was designed and standing up vertically, and I've grown to, you know, accept that I like it standing vertically as well. So as you guys can see, the plates are clean and white as they came in. I don't have any scratches or scuffs on the plate. But I can't speak for the front of the PlayStation 5. It does have some scratches and scuffs on the front plate of the PlayStation 5 near the USB ports. So this happens from normal use. You can't really complain because, you know, if you're going to try to plug these things into the PlayStation 5, you know, you're going to be kind of picking away at it a little bit, but it's completely fine. I have a USB hub that completely covers this part of the PlayStation 5, so it gives me more ports that I can work with. So this solves my problem, and I do have a review over this PlayStation 5 Power Hub that you can go ahead and check out in this video right here in this pop-up. Now, for the back of the PlayStation 5, there is minimal scuffs and scratches because I rarely take the USBs outside of the back of the PlayStation. I just hook up a USB power hub and my PlayStation 5 camera, as you guys can see, is right here. I hook that up in the back of my PlayStation to keep it simple because I'm not gonna be touching that. Next is accessories. Now, I've picked up a lot of first party and third party accessories over the life cycle of me owning this game console, and man, these are accessories that I find very essential. First, I'm going to cover the first party accessories. So I got the PlayStation 5 3D Pulse headset, I got the media remote, and I own a PlayStation 5 webcam. Now, these three accessories I use pretty frequently. The 3D Pulse headset is a must buy, and for the remote, streaming services is amazing with it. I think that this is essential for people if they like to watch Netflix or Hulu or, you know, the streaming services that you prefer. You have different shortcuts on the media remote, so you can easily jump through different apps, different streaming services. You can also change the volume, mute the TV, or turn the TV off using this remote. This is a game changer in my opinion because, you know, I had the Xbox official controller, and it was very minimalistic to the point where you didn't really know where the navigations were. And it also has a microphone, which leads to a voice assistant that you can use on the PlayStation 5 if you want to go ahead and search something up. Now, the PlayStation 5's webcam is something to rave about. If you want to get into streaming services such as Twitch or YouTube streaming, this is a direct connection to these streaming services, so you can get to streaming to your audience. If you guys want to see me do my test streamings on YouTube, make sure you leave me a like down below. Let me know how you feel about this because I really want to get into streaming because I have a lot of games here that I'm gonna tell you guys about later in this review. Now let's go ahead and jump into the third party accessories, and these are like the icing on the cake in my opinion. I think these are very essential to someone that owns a PlayStation 5 and they want to make sure that they double down on the most useful third-party accessories. Now the first third-party accessory that I purchased that I named earlier in the video is the PlayStation 5 USB hub, and this hub has come in handy for many cases. I have a wireless charger that I like to set my phone on at nighttime, and this PlayStation 5 USB accessory is a lifesaver because it charges my phone at nighttime while charging my iPad, while charging my 3D Pulse headset, and charging my MacBook. And on top of this accessory, Sony actually released a update which allows you to go into the settings and turn your PlayStation into a USB hub. So this hub stays on for an unlimited amount of time, or you can set it to 3 hours or a different duration. I think that this is a groundbreaking feature because I don't like to have so many things plugged into my wall socket, and having the PlayStation 5 be that one hub that I can charge a lot of accessories inside of my room is a game changer. And I'll go ahead and leave a link down below in the description for this USB hub. If you want to support the channel, go ahead and purchase from that link. I do appreciate you guys, man. Y'all are the greatest. Now the next third-party accessory that I purchased for my PlayStation 5 is a DualSense charge hub that sits on top of my PlayStation 5. And this design is very unique to the PlayStation 5 because I never really seen anything that sits directly on top of the PlayStation 5 so seamlessly. The design is nearly flush with the top of the PlayStation 5, which reserves a lot of space for my accessories such as the PlayStation 5 controller, and I think that is insane. You can charge 2 PlayStation 5 controllers. This charging hub is powered by one USB, which I plug into the back of my PlayStation 5 so I can have everything be more minimalistic. I'll leave a link to that accessory down below if y'all want to purchase this accessory for your PlayStation 5. I highly recommend this one as well. Next, if you've seen the B-roll in this video, you've already seen these things hanging off of my PlayStation 5, and these are PlayStation 5 hooks, which holds the 3D Pulse headset, and it can hold another accessory such as the media remote. Now this comes in handy for this exact use case. Adding these hooks adds more character to your PlayStation 5 because it can hold onto your accessories without taking up a lot of space. And I mean, not having anything sitting on the side of your PlayStation 5 is a very good feeling. And the hooks complements and fits well on the face plates, so you can't go wrong with any scratches, scuffs, or any dings or dents that you don't want on your PlayStation 5. Now the last third-party accessory that I picked up, and I think that is very essential for the people that like to double down on their privacy, I got a PlayStation 5 webcam cover. This makes me feel more comfortable inside of my home because once I am done streaming on Twitch or YouTube, this actually adds a extra layer of protection of turning off my webcam without me having to unplug it from the back of my console. This is a simple setup. You can go ahead and place this cover on the top of your webcam, which is followed by a hinge that moves up or down, and you can easily cover or uncover your webcam. I'll leave a link down below for the people that is interested in this accessory. If you're enjoying this review, make sure you go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe down below. I appreciate you. We at 260 subscribers, and I appreciate every one of you. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into the next accessory that I have not mentioned yet. It's actually the DualSense that came with the PlayStation 5. And the reason why I say that is because I had a issue 6 months into ownership. Once I lift off the faceplate and placed on my third-party faceplate, the trackpad springs seemed to be out of place, and it kind of tripped me out because it had a noise that did not sound normal. So what I did is I contacted Sony, told them my issue, and I sent in the controller. They offered to replace it. This took about 2 weeks so I wasn't really too tripped out about it. So before we get to games, I want to talk about storage. Now the storage on the PlayStation 5 is cumbersome, like massive. Everything that you download is going to be at least above a gigabyte. So this means that your streaming apps is going to be about a gigabyte to 3 gigabytes. So make sure that you have storage for that. Some streaming apps is in 4K, which takes up more storage, so keep that in mind. And there is no non 4K version of the streaming app, so always make sure you have at least 2 to 4 terabytes of storage using a hard drive. I got a 2 terabyte hard drive for my PlayStation 5 Digital Edition, and this stores the PlayStation 4 and 5 games onto that hard drive. You can't play the PlayStation 5 games from that hard drive, but you can store them. And later down the line, I'll be buying the newer PlayStation 5 expansion drives, but for now they're pretty expensive. Now for games, I store this on the hard drive as well. There are many games that takes up 40 gigabytes, so make sure that you have storage on your device, on your internal or external hard drives, because the games will eat up your storage like that. And speaking of downloading, the PlayStation 5 downloads content very quick to your PlayStation 5. So as long as you have a decent Wi-Fi connection and a decent router, you should be completely fine. I think that is Wi-Fi 6 inside of the PlayStation 5. So if you have a router that's Wi-Fi 6, it's compatible and it's perfect. Alright, so the most important thing about the PlayStation 5 is the games. Everybody loves games, and playing games on the PlayStation 5 in 4K at 60 frames per second on this monitor has been amazing, hands down. Coming from a 1080p Xbox to a 4K console, which is the PlayStation 5, has blown my mind. You know, I've been playing so many games from day one, and I've been amazed about it. I started playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare mostly because that's what I was playing on my recent gen console. So I wanted to move that action over to a 4K display, and it's been nothing but mind blown. Playing Call of Duty Cold War has been insane as well, because the controller is crazy with those games. The adaptive triggers is mind blowing. I'll go ahead and place a clip right now showing you how it performs whenever you're playing Cold War and the trigger feedback. Now the other games that I like to play is more shooters as well, like Apex Legend. It looks amazing on the PlayStation 5. I'm not sure if there's an enhanced edition, but it looks amazing on my 4K display. Playing at 60 FPS is mind blowing. I also play NBA 2K. The adaptive triggers are also present in this game. So I guess once you're guarding somebody and your player gets a little bit tired, you can feel the fatigue and the feedback on the trigger, and it seems like it's a lot more pushback and force within the spring inside of the trigger. It's insane. I've also completed The Last of Us. That game is built amazingly for the PlayStation 5. I dig the storyline, and the implementation of the 3D Pulse immersive audio has put me into a different form of gamer mode. I'm not sure how to really explain it, but I feel like I'm actually in a movie, and the developers, you know, they created a whole movie inside of a game, and the experience of me, you know, just being nervous or, you know, being frightened is more enhanced with these features. So shout out to the developers out there, because I can't really explain this. You know, this is keeping me from, you know, going to PC and Xbox because these capabilities. Now, I've also been playing Fall Guys. I like this game because it's very casual. If I just want to enjoy some time to myself at night, or, you know, if during the day after I get off work, I can go ahead and pop up Fall Guys and play a casual game. Now this game is very great for young adults, you know, older adults as well, and you know, someone that just don't want to play any hardcore games. This is a game that's very kind of competitive, cute at the same time, and very low key. I think that there's some type of therapeutic relations going on in this game. So if you haven't checked out Fall Guys, make sure you check them out because it's a good experience for everybody in the family. I've also played Astro again recently, and this game is amazing because there's artifacts built inside of this game that just brings nostalgia to the whole PlayStation dynamic, and this makes me regret not having a PlayStation 3 or a 4 because I was an Xbox owner. So this is basically bringing all of the PSP, PlayStation 1 nostalgia back to me, which is making me more of a fan than anything. So having this game downloaded to your PlayStation 5 is very essential. I also played Spider-Man Miles Morales. This game is amazing as well. Make sure you check that out because this puts you in the shoes of Spider-Man, and the things about this game is just mind-blowing. We did not have this experience on the Xbox, so it's good to see that they're adding ray tracing, they're adding the 60 frames per second update as well. So this fits the whole Christmas narrative that we're going through right now, and you know, it's always good to just touch back up on this. This game is available on the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 5. And lastly, Call of Duty Vanguard is a game that I just purchased. I am very excited to dive deep into this game because this has a lot of nostalgia from Call of Duty World at War, because I see dogs in there now. Now, if you've been a big Call of Duty fan, you would know exactly what I'm talking about, and this game does not disappoint. This also has support for the trigger feedback as well, so if you shoot a gun, your trigger is going to go ahead and go berserk, and it makes it feel like you're actually shooting a gun. And this is amazing. This is amazing technology that I think a lot of people should experience once they get a PlayStation 5. And I'll go ahead and upload more clips, like TikTok clips of me just playing this game and using this trigger. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe down below. All right, lastly is the streaming apps. The streaming apps have been amazing as well. I use Hulu Live TV mostly, and the interface is very simple and easy, so anybody can use it and navigate their way around, especially if they use the PlayStation 5's media remote. They also have Spotify, Disney Plus, YouTube, and I heard that they just added Apple Music, so I'm gonna go ahead and hook my Apple Music subscription up to my PlayStation 5 and listen to some music while I game. That is a groundbreaking feature that I love, and I can't really, I can't be mad at that, man. Shout out to them for partnering up with Apple. So go ahead and check out the streaming apps that I mentioned, and you might find some extra ones that you like as well. So owning the PlayStation 5 Digital Edition for 1 year has been a roller coaster, but a roller coaster that I would love to, enjoy taking, because the PlayStation 5 is just starting. I feel like the interface that they built for the PlayStation 5 is very simple and easy to navigate for a lot of people. The design of the PlayStation 5 is slim and sleek, and I think that this is a futuristic console that is going to look amazing 6 years down the line, maybe 10 years down the line. This is going to be a nostalgic machine that a lot of people is going to want to own and keep in their desk or living room setup for a long time. The accessories that goes with the PlayStation 5 is also timeless. These accessories fits the whole dynamic and the aesthetic of the PlayStation 5, and you can't go wrong. Make sure you pick up all of the accessories that I mentioned in this video and the link down below. You can't go wrong with the PlayStation 5 headset, the media remote, the webcam, the cover for the webcam, the USB hub, and the charging hubs for the PlayStation 5's controllers. This is also a great machine for streaming TV services or doing remote play on your phone or a PSP Vita. Overall, the games on this machine is plentiful. Shout out to PlayStation. Plus and PlayStation Now for giving out games to their subscribers. I've racked up quite a bit of free games that they gave out every month of me owning my PlayStation 5, and I appreciate them very much. And I'm pretty sure that they're going to have more video games coming later down in the future, and I'm going to be streaming these games on my Twitch. Go ahead and make sure you follow me on my Twitch. I'll put it in the link down below. So at the end of the day, if you don't have a PlayStation 5, be patient, because everybody's going to own one at the end of the day. But in the meantime, I love my PlayStation 5, everything that comes with it. I wake up to it, I go to sleep to it. This thing is amazing. So if you like this video and this review, make sure you go ahead and leave me a like, comment, and subscribe down below. Show me some love and tell me what you want to see next, because I'm down to make these videos for you guys and putting my energy and putting my commentary over it, and just, you know, just telling you how my experience is with the PlayStation 5 and the things that you guys want me to do. So in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and check out. I hope y'all enjoy y'all week. Checkmark, checking out. Deuces.